Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Ben Shapiro, and it's titled Ben Reacts to Trump Derangement Syndrome TikToks. You guys, I'm super excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what Ben Shapiro has for us in this video.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Well, folks, we're here again, and my producers are torturing me with TikTok videos featuring Trump derangement syndrome. All of this just makes me want to go to sleep right now on my Helix Sleep mattress. This video is, in fact, sponsored by Helix Sleep.
Please, don't be a baby.
A vote for Trump is a vote against the LGBTQ+ community.
Sign me up.
He opposed the Equality Act. He's appointed many anti-LGBTQ+ judges. He joked about his Vice President Mike Pence wanting to hang members of the LGBTQ+ community. He banned transgender service members from the military. He kicked people with HIV out of the military. He rolled back Obama's non-discretion policies, included but not limited to employment discrimination, discrimination in court. He made it legal to fire someone in the LGBTQ+ community if it was for religious reasons. Denied to grant visas to same-sex partners of foreign diplomats. If you want a list of far more, go to my Instagram.
No one wants to see more of that.
Link in my bio.
Why was I just watching this person do her makeup for 80 years?
Oh, I'm too old for this.
Okay, so apparently she believes that if you're a religious person, you should absolutely be forced to abide by all of the moral precepts that you do not hold by. The thing I take away is that anyone who stares into a camera while doing makeup for like 2 minutes while listing policies, oh my God, I want this period of my life back.
I am dead inside. Donald Trump is the single solitary reason that half of America now lives in a reproductive prison. It was he who nominated 3 justices who lied to all of us and to the United States Senate when they promised to respect precedent, including on abortion. Stare decisis, they said. Yes, stare de perjury is more like it. They are who they are.
Stare de perjury.
Always were. It is because of Donald Trump that millions of women are held hostage to a minority of right-wing men.
Can't even imagine anything more horrifying than being forced to have a baby, especially if you're a child yourself. I can't even imagine that. I think it's
you're 80, so
unusual and sick.
The people who are in charge are making these rules, and we made a big mistake. Didn't think
that lady ain't having a baby anytime soon.
Mistake, but it's going to haunt us for years to come.
That lady's right. This will haunt us for years to come.
Who is us?
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that?
Are either of those ladies going to have a baby anytime in the near future? If so, how? By miracle? Also, when it gets kicked back to the states are the ones that make the policy, and then there will be electoral ramifications on the statewide level for that. I noticed that Joy Reid is not mentioning, say, Kansas or Michigan, where abortion has been not only enshrined in law, but enshrined more broadly in law than it was before Roe versus Wade in some cases.
If you support Donald Trump, then you support fascism. And I'm talking about Hitler fascism, okay? Donald Trump has been going all across the country making his campaign speeches where he says that immigrants are poisoning the blood of America, which is literally a quote from Hitler, okay? He's saying that Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin are great guys that are super effective at ruling their countries when they literally put people in gulags and lock people up with no sense of freedom. And I want you to ask yourself, if Joe Biden is a fascist, if Barack Obama is a fascist for just wanting socialized healthcare, for wanting safe gun laws, then why is the person that's literally quoting Hitler not ringing any alarm bells for you? Probably because you agree with him.
Okay, so because he's not quoting Hitler. When he says that immigration poisons the blood of America, we talked about this at length on the show. He does not mean like the racial blood of America. He's talking about whether immigrants who are criminals are making the country worse. Yeah. That's literally what he was talking about in that context. When he is talking about Chinese and Russian leaders, what he means is that they are very strong leaders who have to be respected on the world stage, such that you actually face them down, as opposed to Joe Biden, who surrenders to everyone.
I don't know how to break this to you.
Wow, you guys, what are your thoughts on these TikTok videos? The more these people make TikTok videos about Donald Trump being the bad guy, the more people's eyes are even being open to voting for him. And did the guy even see what is going on in the southern border, how illegal immigrants are infiltrating the city of New York, stealing up and down in the city? And yet he is saying all of this about Donald Trump. Why hasn't the government done anything yet in order to control the influx of the illegal immigrants? Because there's a political agenda that is going on. That is why the government hasn't done anything in order to control what is going on in the southern border. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching, you guys.
But I think the president might be racist.
Are we really doing this again?
No, wait, hear me out. I know I sound crazy. Not only does he think brown countries are shitholes, he thinks what? We're never gonna know what he said? I mean, don't get me wrong, it might take a few weeks, but as soon as the news donkey reaches our village, we'll be so mad.
See, here's the thing. Many of the countries he was talking about are not great. Not great places to live. Kind of bad.
I'm gonna say this for you 100 times because it drives me so fucking insane, and I don't know what else to talk about today. Donald Trump is twice impeached, twice indicted, stole nuclear secrets, was found liable for sexual abuse and defamation, and was forced to pay $5 million. He has 26 sexual assault allegations. He has a tape where he said, "I like to grab him by the blank." He goes on weird rants on True Social. He lies all the time. He's anti-abortion, and he's the front runner to win the presidential nomination for the Republican Party. What are we doing? Is that not insane? I have this thought like every day. Like, what? I sit here and I'm like, what the how is that possible? Oh my God.
Why you have to be mad?
Get a grip on yourself.
He's a good guy.
Okay, well, maybe what you should be thinking about is why you're ranting into your phone in a car. And the answer for why Trump is the Republican nominee is because he nearly beat Joe Biden last time, and right now in the polls is going to beat him again.
Should I do it?
I'm gonna do it.
Donald Trump said, "I personally overturned Roe v. Wade." And he's not wrong. He appointed the justices that ultimately did. He lobbied and campaigned for the overturning of Roe v. Wade. But this should send a clear message to all Americans. Donald Trump is anti-choice. He wants to control women's bodies. If given the opportunity to sign federal legislation outlawing abortion across the country, Donald Trump would not hesitate to sign that bill. And we need to let people know that if Donald Trump is elected again, abortion could be outlawed nationwide.
No, it won't be. And he already said that himself in this campaign. Also, where's this guy's uterus?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
He's more pro-choice than any Republican candidate in modern American history. He literally said it should be left to the states, and there shouldn't be any federal legislation on the subject at all.
Well, he just said it. Donald Trump just said live on air during a Fox News town hall that he plans to be a dictator on day one.
Shut up! Oh my God, I don't care!
Like, folks, I hope the overwhelming majority of Americans can agree that American citizens should not be voting for someone who claims
openly that they're going to be a dictator regardless of the reason.
Donald Trump is completely against American ideals. He's completely against what we stand for here. And I hope that even the people who are Republicans can see him saying, "I'm going to be a dictator," and say, yeah, that's not for this country. We don't do that here.
Said it as a joke.
I was kidding! I was only kidding!
He said he's going to take executive action on the first day to close the border, which he would, and that he will also attempt to open up oil and gas drilling leases, which he would, and then he wouldn't do many more executive orders. Meanwhile, Joe Biden, the one they want you to vote for, literally attempted to use his Occupational Safety and Health Administration to force 80 million Americans to get a vaccine or lose their jobs. We had to sue him to stop it. The left, obviously, they've lost their minds with regard to President Trump. They seem to ignore the fact that he didn't do any of the things that they're saying that he would do in another term during his first term. But this is what they have to tell themselves in order to vote for Joe Biden. Not one of these people is enthusiastic about voting for Joe Biden. The only way they can get themselves up emotionally for voting for Biden is by suggesting that Donald Trump is going to be a Hitlerian dictator. In reality, if they thought that there was a knife's edge chance that a Hitlerian dictator was going to take over, they would be moving out of the country. I don't see any of them prepping at the moving bans.
I just feel like a young man. I'm so young. I'm the youngest person. I am a young, vibrant man. I look at Joe. I don't know about him. I don't know.
Wow, you guys, I just love me some Donald Trump. That man is too much. And Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section. The irony of all of this is that the more people come out to bash Donald Trump, the more people come out to talk down about him or say bad things about him, the more his poll is going up by the day, because people's eyes are actually beginning to open and they're beginning to accept the fact that Donald Trump is not the bad guy here. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And we also know that all of the indictment, all of the allegations that have been leveled against Donald Trump, they are all political agenda. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Leave your thoughts and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.